It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, called so you spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Well, hello. This is the KVJ Show. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Good morning, Virginia.
Good morning, Kevin.
How you doing today?
Got about 3 hours of sleep. I'm doing great.
Okay. Yeah, you had to stay up and watch them Sabres lose last night, huh?
Oh, in a heartbreaking fashion.
Yeah. Well, that's usually the way to get it done, right?
At about 11 p.
Wow.
Heartbreaking fashion. And I'm out in a bar.
You went to your Buffalo bar last night?
Yeah, he wanted to be with the fans, and I get it. You know, it's a whole bar filled with Buffalo Sabres fans, and they're serving Buffalo food, and they're serving, Buffalo drinks, and it's just, it was cute to see him with his people. The ending was sad.
Yeah.
Final score?
In overtime, they lost by 1.
Oh, wow.
Well, the first person to score in overtime wins.
Yes.
And boom, that's it.
I don't like that rule.
If nobody scores in overtime, I think they go to a shootout, but I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Don't quote me.
I think
Sounds like you need to watch more hockey.
I think I'm done with hockey for this season.
Oh, okay. All right.
I kind of think both teams should get a chance to score. No? The first to score. I don't know. What do I know?
I know. I would love to comment on it, but I just don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, people get mad when I comment on things I don't know about.
Look, I'm just sad for my husband because he was so jacked up. He was so ready.
Yeah. Well, only one team is going to walk away with that cup. We know that being Panthers fans, so that's just how it goes. You got to be in life. It's the way there is in life. Just a lot of losers. A lot of losing.
There is a lot of losing in life.
There is. You got to get used to losing in life. If you can't handle losing, man, this is a tough place to be.
I know they say it builds character, but
No, it doesn't.
I don't think Buffalo people need any more character. They're good.
I mean,
can they win one?
It builds character, but it's a sad character.
Yes.
That's the character, depression.
They've been to the Super Bowl 4 times and lost.
Yeah.
The poor Buffalo sports fans. Just throw them a bone, for goodness sake.
Yeah, they have to be one of the most cursed cities when it comes to championships.
They struggle. Mm-hmm. But you know what? They'll be back at it next year. They got a young team, Kevin. I'm hearing they got a young team.
And the wings, though.
They did. We had some great Buffalo wings last night.
You did?
I did.
That's what matters.
They were delicious.
What made them so good? Size or the sauce?
Both.
Okay.
They were perfectly cooked. The sauce was incredible. My husband got this sandwich from Buffalo called the Stinger. Mm-hmm. Do you know what this is?
No. I just learned beef on weck.
So beef on weck is great. That's a roast beef sandwich. It's a small round roll with like a salted, seasoned bun. The Stinger is like a hoagie.
Okay.
But with like cheesesteak, like a Philly cheesesteak in there. Mm-hmm. But there's also chicken tenders and then like a cheese sauce.
It sounds healthy.
Panda tried to take a bite. I'm like, babe, I can't open my mouth that big.
Buffalo people slender?
No.
Okay, yeah. Well, I was going to say, if they are, I don't know how.
That is one of those sandwiches where you can't even get that around your mouth.
Yeah, that's rough.
I mean.
But it'll get around your waist.
Yes, it will. He squished it down and shoved it in there.
He made it happen,
It was delicious.
That's commitment.
I got a couple bites of it. It was really good.
Well, even if you didn't get the win, at least you got a great meal.
True.
That's good. And James is saying, honestly, Carolina's going to win the East anyway, even if Buffalo had won. They're not going to make it past them. So, and that's it.
Carolina's a beast.
That's how it goes. I mean, honestly, to win championships, I've been following this sports game enough. First of all, you have to have every last little thing locked down with your team, and then you got to have things go your way. There's so many factors.
I bet you any money the fact that James from the chat room just said that, Panda feels so much better.
Yeah, I'm sure he feels great now.
At least you were in it, baby. A lot of teams got eliminated. They didn't even get to be in the hunt.
Oh, people hate positive talk when they lose like that. At least you guys made it there. Great, yeah, you had a great season.
They haven't been there since '97, so
Okay.
They were holding up signs in the arena last night. We haven't been here since '97.
Well, they're building to it then.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yesterday, I saw Logan Morrison had to take the L as well and make a concession speech to Rick Ankiel at the KVJ Little Smiles golf tournament that happened yesterday.
Yes.
They had a team. The Rick Ankiel, former baseball player, had a team against former Marlin, Logan Morrison. And as we kind of thought, Rick Ankiel's team wound up winning because apparently Rick wins everything he plays. That's just what he does.
All he does is win, 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 no matter what.
Yeah, that sounds like that's it. And Logan Morrison, a good sport about it. Here's his concession speech from yesterday.
All right. I will take my second place position with humbleness and nobility, and I will say that I would never like to lose to somebody else other than you, because you are the fucking man.
If I had to lose, Rick, at least I lost to you.
It was lovely.
What about that?
Those guys are fun. I was standing at the bar with them, and they were just ribbing each other off mic, and it was really cute.
They're fun to watch, those two.
And both of them said they're going to recruit for next year and get more professional athletes to come and be a part of the golf tournament. And that's how you start building something that's like impressive.
Well, that couldn't work out any better because at that point, I know I'm going to be in my prime. I know Ralston's going to be ready to swing it. So
absolutely.
If they need two athletes that know the course.
I've been going to Pop Stroke a ton.
Okay.
So putt at least. I know I got that unlocked.
I drove by the mini golf course a few times by Virginia's house, so I am ready to go.
Okay.
I'll tell them that you're ready. Put them in, coach.
Just let me putt right now. That's the only part of my game that's. I'll just putt for everybody.
He's the group putter.
You tag me in, kind of like at the end. Well, in baseball, they should know about this. You have a closer that comes in and finishes up the game. So in a sense, if we got all baseball players, that's what I am. I'm the closer. When you get on the green, you call in Ralston.
But you do that.
Here I come. They call me out of the bullpen. I'll come running out of the golf cart
barefoot.
Like you do. Yes. And I will come up there and I'll knock in the ball.
I've actually seen you golf barefoot and pretty impressive.
I golf better barefoot.
You can do that one kind of mini golf no matter what. You always make that last shot no matter what. It looks like it's an impossible shot, but everybody makes it.
We put a magnet in the cup and then a magnet in the ball, and he don't miss.
We can make you look real good.
Oh, we can make you look tight.
That's not going to help that Riggy reputation I got.
There were so many KVJ Nationers yesterday at the golf tournament. So many guys that were out there golfing were coming up to me, and they were like, where's Jason? Where's Kevin? So, you are beloved, and I think they would be respecting your game if you came out there and played next year.
Funny enough, I worked at 3 different golf courses. All 3 of them were really nice, and everyone I worked with, they loved playing golf. That was kind of part of the deal. You got to play at these nice, these member places or courses, and I never cared to play, but I loved to sit in the golf cart and watch other people play.
Peaceful. Yeah.
It's so peaceful.
Yeah, and you don't have the rage of terrible shots when you just sit in the golf cart and drink.
Exactly.
Yes. And the beer tastes so fresh and cold out there.
It does, yeah. I usually like watching people play sports. It's much more enjoyable than actually playing myself.
I watch Denny's play video games. I don't even play video games. I just watch him play video games. It's relaxing.
I know. I love it too. I do that all the time. Watching my son all day Sunday play baseball. It was fantastic. But you know what Little Smiles is all about is putting smiles on the faces of kids and their families because they're going through hardships. A lot of times it's medical conditions that is causing that. And you said the director of housekeeping came to you and said that a while ago when her son was 15, Little Smiles had been a big part in his recovery.
It was crazy. So we were there. I've never met this lady before, but she is the director of housekeeping for the golf club. And she came up, very sweet, very unassuming lady. And she's like, I just wanted to tell you a story. When my son was 15 years old, he was battling testicular cancer.
Wow, 15.
Can you imagine at 15?
Wild.
They were at St. Mary's, and And Little Smiles had come into the room, and he had wanted some gifts, so they got him special gifts for whatever he had requested, plus other stuff too that he didn't even ask for, and kind of tried to make his hospital stay a little easier. And she always remembered the logo of Little Smiles, and
It's a great logo.
and loved the logo. And then when she was out there working yesterday, she saw the logo, and it brought her back 10 years to when she was in the hospital with her son. And she came over and told us that story.
Yeah.
And she was crying because her son is in remission. He's been in remission for 10 years, and he's now in the Army, and he's living a happy life, cancer-free. And she just had that beautiful story of what Little Smiles did
That's
to make her
great.
son smile when he was 15. Like,
And the Army, USA.
What? USA?
USA.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a great charity, and we're going to be telling you a lot of stories. If you don't know anything about Little Smiles, you can go to their website, littlesmiles.org, and find out about what they do and how you could be a volunteer and help out. And we make it easy for you as well through KVJ. So we are kind of like the doorway to Little Smiles, a charity we've been involved with for 26 years now.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. It has. Been great to start with them, and it's great to see where they are now. So,
Yes.
and thanks to everybody for all that help. Well, this often does happen that sometimes when your kids get a gift, it is pure joy to them, but it's pure torture to you. And producer Denny's son Lochlan turned 3 over the weekend. He had his birthday party, and apparently one of the gifts that his son Lochlan received is actually proving to be very torturous to Denny's. Now, one thing about Denny's is you may know that he has a fear of spiders. Has always hated them. They really freak him out. He just kind of freezes in the same way that I do when I encounter snakes.
Uh-oh.
So you got something in your house now, Denny's, that is something that's playing right into this phobia. What is it that Lochlan got for his birthday that's torturing you?
It's terrible because I would have never seen this coming, but it was an egg that you crack open, and when you open it, it was full of tiny little plastic spiders. Like the size of my thumbnail, right? And Lochlan's been playing with them, and he loves spiders. But he
loves Spider-Man.
He loves Spider-Man. He likes anything spider related.
Oh, I thought
What
about
a
that.
crazy thing, huh?
I know, it's pretty wild. Well, he just keeps bringing them everywhere and leaving them, and they keep startling me because they look like real spiders, but they're everywhere. So every time I reach for something, my eyes will focus and I jump back. My heart must have jumped 10 times in one day.
Oh, no.
On my peripheral, every time I turn, there's just this tiny spider somewhere. Things just everywhere now.
Who got you that gift?
Well, I think it was meant to be cool. It was a bunch of little eggs, and each one had a different theme to them.
Did the person who got them know they bought the spider version?
I don't know. I
Or is
think
that
they're
just part of the surprise?
Yeah, I think they're kind of those mystery. I think kids like these things that you open, and you don't really know what's in it until you open it.
Well, we all got him Spider-Man gifts because he's into Spider-Man.
Yeah, lots of Spider-Man. I can handle the red and blue, but when they look like real spiders and they're everywhere, it's
So
terrible.
it feels like it might be intentional.
If it's spider people,
But yeah, they keep catching my attention. I mean, they're in the bed. I woke up with one in the bed.
Oh, Lord.
It's just, they're everywhere. I mean, I couldn't think of a worse thing.
This is great. You know what I used to do? Because he's little enough where you can do this. Hide the toys you don't like, and then he'll forget about them. And then eventually just throw it away.
Yeah.
or donate.
Because the spiders are driving you nuts.
I gotta collect them all. I mean, there must have been 30 in this egg. It was terrible. And they're all, there's no
Now
thing
they're
to make them
everywhere.
look fake. You know, sometimes they'll put orange on them or yellow, but no, they're all black.
They're all little black spiders. Yeah, that just seems like a terrorizing gift for any parent.
Put fur on the spider.
They look kind of real. Every time I reach for something, I'm like, what is that? Oh my gosh.
Okay, who is responsible for this chaos? Is it Denny's 3-year-old son Lochlan or Jbird? One of the two of them picked up a piece of poop thinking that it was actually a pine cone. Does that sound like something that a toddler is going to do or a middle-aged man, Virginia?
I'm going middle-aged man, and side note, said middle-aged man probably didn't have his glasses on.
Ooh, okay.
Because, yeah, when you go to pick up something, I've done this. You think it's one thing, it's another. I thought I was picking up a dust bunny. It was actually a spider.
Yeah, you're right. It was me. I don't know if I ruined the game or not.
No.
You're right.
I see you, ironically.
She knows me. I didn't have my peepers on, and I thought it was a pine cone, and it was a piece of poop, dog poop.
Let's just hope it was hardened.
It was hardened, and I'm hoping it was dog poop. You hope.
You hope it wasn't a human.
Well, I mean, at that point, what kind of world are we living in?
What kind of neighborhood are you in?
What is happening?
In your yard?
You got to move.
Oh, my God.
If you've got human feces on your yard more than once, I think you got to move.
Front or backyard, that's a message being sent.
Oh, yeah. Someone's got your number.
Totally.
Yeah, it's at least time to get cameras. Okay, who got a full Spider-Man outfit from shoes to socks, shorts, shirt, glasses, hat, the whole thing? Spider-Man. Now, from what we've heard, the safe bet's got to be baby Lochlan. Just had a birthday, loves Spider-Man.
But I could see somebody in this room wanting to be twinsies.
Yes, right. That's it. You just want to peacock like him. You're right, and that's the nice little twist. I'm going to go with the twist, Virginia.
You're going to go with Jbird.
Yep.
I agree with you.
Are we right?
We both got over twinsies.
I'd say, Lochlan's got lots of Spider-Man gear.
I got the same exact outfit in adult size that I got for Lochlan.
We knew you did.
The fact that you knew, that's insane.
We knew you did.
Felt on brand, didn't it?
It's so on brand.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm building a profile on you.
Who hurt producer Denny's neck trying to recreate a Luke Skywalker and Yoda photo?
Oh, my. Man, recreating a photo, that might be a little bit out of Lochlan's skill set. I'm going to go Jbird on that one.
Okay, going to go Jbird. I'm going to go Lochlan on that, oddly enough. Who's responsible?
Well, we had a big week. We had May the 4th.
Yeah.
We had Revenge of the 5th.
Yeah.
It was me and Denny.
I was going to say, a little outside of Lochlan.
Oh, okay.
He'll be there soon.
He likes watching that stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to recreate, when Yoda's on Luke's shoulders.
Yeah,
Dagobah.
right. Yeah.
Duh, doesn't everybody know that?
Thank you, Virginia. And Dagobah system is where?
Baby Yoda lives. No?
It's not where Baby Yoda lives, but it's where Yoda lives. I'll take it. Right. I'll take it. I'll give you credit.
And who realized they had ketchup on their sleeve while they were out in public? Was that Jbird or Lochlan?
Gosh, I mean.
I'm going to go with Jbird just because I don't even know if kids would realize or probably even care.
I feel like they wouldn't care.
Yeah,
I know
maybe they go,
mine
well.
does not care. I have to point out stains to Rocco all the time, and he's like shocked. Like, dude, look down.
Okay. Go Jbird on that one.
That one was actually Lochlan. How he realizes when he found it, he looked over and started licking it. As kids tend to do.
Yeah.
Hoping it was strawberry.
Save that for later.
Yeah, some adults will lick it too.
Yeah. And which one of the two of them fell asleep in the rain? I'm going to say that one's Jbird.
Yeah, that feels Jbird-esque.
Mm-hmm. Are we correct?
I fell asleep in the rain.
Did you lock yourself out of your house and you were just taking a nap in the yard?
No, I was out there kind of meditating, and then I kind of went so deep into meditation that I fell asleep and woke up in the rain.
Damn.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of peaceful, though.
It was peaceful until I slipped.
It was peaceful until the lightning.
Yeah. Obviously, you don't have the same kind of mosquito problem I do. I couldn't imagine if I had to lay down outside. I'm like your daughter, Magnolia. I didn't realize she was saying that we were both standing together at a party, and there's like 5 mosquitoes on. What's going on? She's like, they're drawn to me. I'm like, they're drawn to me. I'm like, get away from me.
We can't stand next to
I
each
can't
other.
see Magnolia in the rainy season.
That's crazy because they don't attack me like that.
Yeah, she was swatting at herself, and they were buzzing around me. I'm like, get them away from me. She's like, oh, that's me. I'm like, no, it's me.
Y'all got to be indoor friends.
Yeah. We're indoors. It's
Oh, you were?
We're standing inside. Because I was talking about that. I've got 3 mosquito bites around my ankles, and I haven't been outside at all.
Wow.
It's all from indoors. I killed 2 mosquitoes yesterday trying to come at me while I was on my computer.
They love you.
Wow.
I wonder when you go outside, do mosquitoes look at you and say, let's get him. He is delicious. I want that Ralston blood.
I think what they really do is they congregate by the door, and then my son Cannon goes out and leaves the door open for about 8 minutes. And they're like, here comes the kid. Just wait.
They're like, perfect.
Get over here. Yeah. And then they all go inside. It's like, it's a lot better in here.
He never closes a door.
Right.
Let's go.
I think that's what's going on. Well, I saw this on Nextdoor today, and if you do live in Florida, maybe you know. If you don't, then maybe you are very clueless, and maybe you're also a little bit alarmed by what this noise could be. This is somebody who was just filming outside of their apartment door. It looked like a body of water, and there was a light off in the distance. And they said, what in the Florida is this noise? I hear frogs. Is that a gator?
I think it's a gator as well. The one that sounds like Virginia growling is a gator.
Yeah, it sounds very reptilian. I'm going frogs and gators on that one.
That frog is on borrowed time.
Is that a gator? Can we have a gator expert let us know? Because I've heard that before.
Yeah. I think that's what that outdoor noise is.
I thought that was a gator when I heard it before, and I was like, wow.
Now, is that the mating call of a gator, or is that the eating call of a gator?
Yeah. Does the gator just think I look sexy, or does he want to eat me?
Hey, girls. That's what he's saying. Yeah, if you speak gator, he's like going, hey, baby. Looking pretty good in that scaly skin.
Does he want to mate, or does he want to eat? It's an important question.
I want some fries with that shake.
This time of year, it's mating first.
Okay.
I think so. Be my guess.
Is it me, or is he looking at another gator?
I don't know, because we had that video yesterday. Now, that was from a couple months ago where a big gator ate a little gator.
Oh.
And then we had the story last week where the 2 gators got into a fight in that person's porch.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I think it's all mating season stuff.
I thought you had a story where they opened up a gator and they found several different body parts from different people.
That's real. They found a guy.
Yeah.
Whole body.
Uh-huh.
And then they found 6 different shoes.
That was the crocodile, I believe, from last week.
Croc, not gator.
Yes, and I believe that was maybe Australia or someplace like that where you would expect it.
Right.
Now it's possible.
South Africa, something like that.
It's possible the crocodile had some kind of shoe fetish, and maybe he only liked to eat shoes, but...
Yeah, maybe, you don't know. Maybe he just strolled into, a shoe store.
They were saying they thought he ate people.
Well, he did. He didn't have a shoe fetish, I was kidding.
Nah, it can't be right.
And that's it.
Nah, you dumbass. I didn't have shoe stores there.
Pretty sure that they were legs.
Yeah. Now, we've got people saying, yeah, that's a gator mating call. We got another one saying that's not a gator mating call. That's another frog. A gator is a deeper growl.
I kind of had a feeling people were not going to agree.
We should call Amy from Bush Wildlife. She would know.
She would know.
So the answers are all over the place, but here's where they're falling in line. Okay, what in the Florida is that noise? 73% of people are saying it's a combination of frogs and gators, which is what we said.
Okay.
17% say that's frogs only. 7% say it's gators only, and then 4% say it's none of the above. So the overall major consensus is frogs and gators, but like with anything, you can't find 100% uniformity on that answer.
Now, the 7% who say it's none above, what do they think it is? We'll wait. Email us back.
Aliens.
No, they probably think it's a bird, a crane, if you will.
Skunk ape.
Sasquatch.
Yeah, skunk ape.
Skunk ape. Ooh, a skunk ape. Now, that would be hot.
Mm-hmm. Now, Jacob's on here from Port St. Lucie. He says he knows gators. Now, when you say you know gators, do you know them personally? Have you introduced yourself? Do you work with gators? What's your expertise here, Jacob?
I've been hunting gators for the last, 7-8 years.
How'd you get into that?
Years ago, I had a couple country boys that I met when I was like 16, and They took me out hunting one time, and I got addicted.
My girlfriend does this. It's very addictive. She goes on these gator hunts, and they hunt gators, and then they kill them, and it's all legal. And then she gets to make like a bag or shoes out of it.
Wow. How about that?
I have a whole bunch of leather at the house as trophies.
Have you ever made a gator cape?
I can. I got an 11.5 footer that you can make a cape out of if you want to.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. That's kind of a gator humble brag right there.
All right, so this guy obviously knows gators.
Yeah, that's what he's claiming now.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the sound again for anybody that missed this. This noise sounds like two different things. You got the whatever that is, and then you got the squeakiness. So in your now expert opinion, Jacob, what are we hearing here in these night noises in Florida?
That's another frog.
The growling is a frog?
Yeah. Gators, when they're mating, it's typically during the day because they're trying to show off. They show their size, and their grunt's more of a deep bass rumble.
Could you please give us a sample of what gators sound like when they mate and go slow?
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so you're saying all we heard there was nothing but frogs.
Frogs. That one that rumble at the end of it, I was confused if it might have been an insect, but I'm pretty sure it's a frog.
Okay. Well, only 18% of the people that are watching KVJ TV said it was frogs only. So I guess you're the smart ones, like Jacob.
And I hunt them during the day, I hunt them during the night. Trust me, I hear all types of stuff in the darkness.
Have you ever heard anything that you couldn't define what it was, though? A weird howl or anything like that? Is there any kind of noise that has ever surprised you while you're out there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And we try to turn the boat around and go the opposite way.
Jacob, do you believe in the skunk ape? You think it's possible?
With some of the stuff we've heard, especially when I go hunting and walking in the woods at night, you don't know what you come up on over here. So,
as a species, and we're not just saying one Virginia, we're talking a species here.
The species, I think they're alive. I think they're here.
All right, I like this guy.
Okay, he's at least giving you an I think.
He passes the sniff test.
Well, Jacob, thank you for your expert opinion today. We appreciate it to get that settled.
Yeah, no problem. I did call in last week about e-bikes, too.
Oh.
He's an expert in a wide range of things. What do you think about gators riding e-bikes?
That'd be cool to see.
Maybe they could get away from you then.
There is different classifications on e-bikes. There's class 1, class 2, and class 3.
Okay.
For kids that are underage, they should be riding class 1s because it's only a pedal assist, and the motor's got to be under 750 watts. They can't exceed over 20 miles an hour.
Ah.
Yeah.
So class 2 is pedal assist and throttle.
Okay.
And they can go 25, 30, and class 3 is the faster ones. But what I see everybody riding around and getting in accidents aren't even e-bikes. Those are electric dirt bikes.
Yeah, it is the wild, wild west right now, and that's really what I was just calling for because it's getting deadly and dangerous out there, and I think we need a little bit more regulation. And I'm not usually for regulation, but this, I think, is one time that we should step up and do something.
I'm just saying, too, if we get to a point where gators are riding e-bikes, I don't think I want to be on this planet no more.
Nope, I'm going to start working from home.
Yeah.
Time for a home studio.
I think I'm out.
Sorry, y'all. They were calling out Google Translate and the fumbles that it creates on BuzzFeed. These are poor souls who were led astray by Google Translate. Are you using this? Because I know you'd showed me a feature on it, Virginia, where you can take a photo of an item and then it will tell you exactly what it is based on the photo that you took and you run it through.
I love it. Like if you're out shopping, purses, jewelry, clothing, you can take pictures of stuff, especially if you're in like a consignment store, and you can see what the true market value of that item is. And if there's a place that you can get it for a better deal. And in those kind of stores, antique stores, consignment stores, thrift shops, everything's negotiable.
Yeah.
especially if it's independently run and you're talking to the owner, everything is negotiable. And now with that feature on Google, you have more tool as a consumer to get that price down.
Now, I use the Google Translate a lot. Have you ever used that when I'm trying to figure out Spanish words or how I would say something in Spanish? I am using it constantly.
Absolutely.
Or if you got an article that's 17, pages long, you throw it in there and they can kind of give you a synopsis pretty quickly instead of reading all 17, pages of an article.
Okay.
It helps me with that.
Yeah, it does do some things, but then the whole thing you always have to wonder when it comes to AI, how accurate is anything that you're figuring out? And that's just it, because I've done that before where, like I tell you, I go with my father-in-law to this all-Latino sports bar, and he makes me order and say everything in Spanish, which it's good. I mean, I need to be forced into that, but I just go and they see the gringo coming, like, oh, no.
Oh, no.
This again, you
Here
can
comes
almost see him out.
Spanish class.
I'm like, let's not torture him today. He's like, oh, no. You got, and so then he says in Spanish, so I'm on the hook, and here I am. I got to order. And so I'm using my Google Translate, be like, okay, I want to say this, but how would I say that? And now after I saw this, I don't know that I can trust the Google Translate, and they're throwing out some warning signs where people got burnt using Google Translate. A lot of it's where you can point it at a sign and take a photo of that sign, and it'll translate it for you.
Yes. Well, I mean, my girlfriend's Colombian, and I've been trying to learn Spanish. And you're right. There's been times where it gives me the wrong complete. I mean, it would make me sound like such a jerk, and then I'm insulting their language.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, and you kind of don't know how to really fact check it because it's not your native tongue.
That's a mess.
Yes, it is a mess.
Yeah. These are some actual examples that they put out as warnings where Google Translate has done somebody wrong. So it tells you that you cannot completely trust it. Somebody took a photo. There was a sign outside a store, and it said, video monitoring in progress. We prostitute shoplifters. You're like, that seems very extreme.
If we catch you shoplifting, we're going to make you hook.
Yeah. Somebody went into a bakery and they didn't understand the languages on the sign. When they did the Google Translate, it said, do not touch bread with hands. Please use tongue. You're like, what?
Tongue?
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody was in a restaurant and they saw the sign of what they're ordering. It said, braised duck with 2 kinds of bacteria. Which you're like, all these things are very problematic.
That's funny.
We did a thing where we were having a snack pack show. We had all these flyers made up, and instead of saying the best rapper in town, it said the best. It missed a letter, and it said the best RAPER in town.
That's it.
Yeah, and
2 P's is crucial.
it's crucial, especially then you realize, oh my gosh, we printed all of these.
And we handed them out
Yeah,
to women.
It was terrible.
Oh,
That was a
no.
bit of a misfire.
One sign in another language is trying to promote the fact that they had Wi-Fi for you, but it didn't translate to Wi-Fi. And that can be a tricky thing, doing a word like Wi-Fi to different languages. And the sign when they did the Google Translate on it said, no wife, no problem. We free you 1 month wife to try. If not satisfied, just return it to us within 30 days. No need to pay. Wife, Wi-Fi, it's different.
Odd.
Yeah, it is. So I think the whole thing is when you're using this, you got to really pay attention. Somebody said that they used an English description on some baby wipes, and it came out super, super soft fragrance, effectively prevent red ass 99.9%. And I think they kind of tried to actually have it translate right, but still the language, it doesn't come out very efficient a lot of times. So I saw that and I'm like, I cannot use Google Translate anymore. What am I really saying?
You can't completely trust it.
No.
Well, you got to learn and you got to do the work, and it might not be just one site that you can gather your information
I mean,
from.
what could go wrong? I'm looking at one of the sites they have open up now, and it's AI with the devil. You can chat with the devil. What could go wrong?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
That's horrific.
It's horrific.
In this day and age, I am not interested in chatting with the devil.
Look at this. Look how many you can download.
Oh, my gosh.
So I'm curious if you have been using Google Translate or any of those other language apps. have you found them to be very accurate? I'm just kind of curious for people like me that are taking that leap of faith that this thing is not setting you up wrong, because what it says on there, I'm saying to the person who truly speaks Spanish and I do not. So how often is it burning me and I have no idea, because I'm getting looks. Let me just tell you, I'm getting some looks.
Thank goodness your father-in-law is there to clean it up.
I'm not sure his Spanish is great either.
Oh, no.
I'm just telling you.
He's been here too long.
I'm not positive his is 100% either. So I think it's like the blind lead the blind in this thing.
Oh, no.
So you can jump onto our YouTube channel right now, go and look for the KVJ Show, and let us know, how much do you trust that Google Translate?
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Well, coming up in a second, is Kim Kardashian involved in cocaine smuggling?
What?
I know. I'll tell you coming up in a minute. But before that, a Spanish court has cleared Shakira in her tax fraud case. This has been going on for 8 years. Now, they were trying to prove that she had lived in Spain back in 2011 for more than 183 days. And I guess if you live in Spain for more than 183 days during 1 year, you're considered a tax resident, and then you have to pay taxes differently. And so they were looking to get $64 million from her. So crazy fine, $64 million. I guess they were only able to prove that she lived there for 163 days instead of 183 days. So she is not going to be on the hook for all that money. But how crazy is that?
Crazy insane.
Oh, my gosh. They're going to have to pay her back for the fine that was imposed. So she's going to have to, she proved that she was not there for more than 183 days, and they're going to have to pay her back what they made her pay in fines. Crazy.
Okay. Well, she wins again, huh?
Well, there was a trailer truck containing 28 pallets of Skims. And you know what Skims is, right?
Kim Kardashian's brand of undergarments.
That's correct. Yes. So it's all kinds of Skims, clothing, underwear, shapewear, and it was on this big truck, 28 pallets of it. But guess what else was on the truck? 90 packages, each containing 2 pounds of cocaine.
Ain't the first time she's dealt with Ye before.
I don't think it was hers. The truck driver at first was like, I don't know how that cocaine got on the truck. I didn't put it there. And then they started grilling him. And later he confessed he had been paid $5,300 to hide the cocaine in the trailer truck behind the pallets, hoping that no one would check. But oops, forgot about them things called drug dogs. They can smell past panties to detect cocaine.
Sometimes I've seen the drug dogs go after a car, but they don't find no drugs in the car. So what does that mean?
Maybe there was drugs in the car at some point, and there's like residue.
Is residue enough for you to do time?
No, I don't think so.
What if you have cocaine residue? It's a lot of residue.
Well, if it's visible, maybe. But if it's just a fleck here, a fleck there, I think the drug dog still gets a hit on it. But there's no amount that they can like say, oh, we're seizing this.
I don't know why I'm asking you as if you know.
I know, but she's giving you answers.
I know.
You notice that? She keeps coming up with answers. She's like AI.
Well, residue
when you
is
ask
real.
Virginia, it doesn't just tell you it doesn't know. It gives you answers.
But what
right or not.
Residue.
What's impressive is how confident she is without really knowing.
Well, residue leaves a scent.
Oh, I hear you.
Not visible to the naked eye, but to the dog nose.
But what I'm saying is, let's say you got a real good canine, like, I mean, sniffer galore, but you can't see no residue. But there is cocaine residue all up in that car. Is that enough to send you to the clink?
I don't know. They're going to have to be able to swab it and then prove it, but it's not going to be an amount that's probably able to be prosecuted.
See, that's when you would want a dog that talked.
There's residue all over this car.
It's residue.
There's blow over here. There's blow over there. There's blow in the trunk.
Be very helpful.
This car was used.
It would help. Gosh, it would help.
And finally here, Paris Jackson scored a massive win against the executors running her late father's estate, but she isn't done with them yet. After she got that recent win, she is now, through her lawyers, demanding they cough up another six-figure sum because she believes that they still owe her more, and she's got the receipts and is going after John Branca and John McClane, the two executors in charge of Michael Jackson's estate.
She's going after the Johns.
She's going after the two Johns. And no, one of them is not John McClane from the movies. It's actually a lawyer named John McClane.
Too bad.
Fascinating, right? I mean, she's winning, though. Get them. If you think that they took more money and you can prove it, get them. Because these lawyers are slippery.
Yeah, they are. They're very slippery.
The court already found $625,000 that they were slippery on. And they have to give her that. Now she is saying that the lawyers found another $463,000.
I always feel like lawyers do really well, except for when they're working with me. That's odd.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
I don't know if anybody else plays this game, but there are certain commercials that I absolutely just can't stand. And when I'm watching TV overnight, I'm getting all the different news channels, and they just have the same commercials on every single news channel. And it's just a lot of it's for older people. There's one where it's like there's this old like, what are the 3 Ps? And it's like old people kind of payment plans. I don't even know what they're trying to do. It's loans and all this stuff. And
reverse mortgage?
Maybe. I mean, I know that's the one from Tom Selleck, and that comes on a lot.
The Tom Selleck one comes on a lot. He is the face. He's the poster guy for you're old, you have ailments. I'm Tom Selleck.
Yeah. A lot of it's just it's old ladies and the money they don't know they have. The ones like, she doesn't even know she's sitting on a gold mine. And these 2 miners are down there. Have you ever seen that commercial with the old lady sitting there doing her bills at the desk?
You and I watch different TV, so I doubt your commercials will be my commercials. Mine are very specific.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think if you watch news, you can't get away from it. They have the same commercials on every news channel, and they run, whether it be network, whether it be cable news.
See, I'm trying to not watch news.
Okay.
I'm trying to watch like reality programming, girl shows, Bravo.
Okay.
I feel like Selleck is crushing it in his old age. He's got to be getting paid. Tom Selleck doing all those commercials.
Yeah,
he's
he
getting
is.
money for that, man.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's doing a lot of stuff. So, look, I know as much as they run them, it's got to be making some money. And one of the commercials that really did kind of annoy me, it got smacked down in the California court of law this week. We were talking about that Cars for Kids commercial.
Yeah.
It goes on. I mean, the song's kind of like, ugh, I don't know. Yeah, you probably know. And the kids are playing the instrument, supposedly.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car to
And the girl who's playing drums isn't even trying to fake it. She's not even her sticks are not even getting close to the anything, the cymbals, the drums, anything.
Hooker, you ain't playing.
I'm like, this is the worst air band I've ever seen.
I'll go a step further and say the kid singing, that kid's being forced to sing. That kid does not want to be in that studio.
Blink twice. If you need us to come save you.
Exactly.
Well, he's lucky now because they're not going to be playing in California, so they believe that it's kind of a fraud.
Yeah, I think you have to really look at these charities because a lot of them collect a lot of money and then pay big salaries to the people running the charity. That is a business to me.
So it's more
not a charity.
1-800-FRAUD for kids.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's what California said at least.
Well, you can look at a lot of these charities report, and they have to post what they take in and what they spend, profit and loss statements. They have to put it out there. And so it's public record if they make over a certain amount. And you can look into it. And there are some charities that are great charities that do wonderful work, but the person running it makes $600 and something thousand a year.
But I do feel like that 1-800 car for kids. I feel like that's been a banger out there for a while.
It has,
That's
yeah, it's
been a
not
jingle.
new.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes back probably 6 years. I would say.
More
I
than
think it was
that.
it
That
was
seems old.
6,
I've
7
heard it for
years.
a while.
Yeah, so it's been running, and they haven't really changed up the song as far as I know.
Well, would you? What, if it ain't broke, baby, don't fix it.
That's the whole thing. That's why it's one of those things like, but like I got to turn this on. I got to go to different.
It's an earworm.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't do it
You
anymore.
get mad at it, but it is effective because it's an earworm.
Just because something's an earworm doesn't mean it's good. That's one thing I've learned in life.
Yeah.
Something can get stuck in your head, and it can suck, believe me, a little boom, boom, pow. I hate that song,
yeah.
but it gets stuck in my head.
Sure, and you would find yourself racing to try to make that audio stop no matter what.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Yeah, those are the things I'm kind of talking about. And the one that's starting to get me now is when I grew up and in church, they had this a fun little song that we would sing, "This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine." And it was just such a lovely little thing. And you let it shine. You had a little dance that went along with it. It was so happy. And they've taken that song now. I don't even know what the product is. It's called Caplita. Have you ever heard of this?
It's a pill?
I assume. I don't really know. I can't tell you.
There's so many pill commercials.
Yeah.
Or, injection commercials.
Right.
Caplita. It sounds like a medicine.
And so they took the happy little song I knew as a kid and they made it so slow and depressing now.
This little light of mine has been dark for quite some time.
Oh, jeez. I mean,
First of all, it sounds like a cult song. Like it sounds like the Manson family singing that.
right, yes.
Then I let in the light to help see more of the light inside of me.
I needed more from my antidepressant.
I was like, oh my gosh.
It's a pill on top of a pill. It's something, if you're taking an antidepressant, you take that on top of it.
Of course, isn't that the way the pharmaceutical game works
They
these days?
love to give you a pill
Yeah.
and then a pill to fix the side effects from the first pill.
To double charge you.
The other one that drives me crazy, because I used to love this song. Ozempic.
Oh, yeah.
Does that really bother me now?
What about that one? I have type 2 diabetes and I manage it well. It's a little pill with a big story to tell.
I got to tell you, some of them go from bangers to annoying quick. Those are still, I'm kind of a little bit on the banger list. The Caplita is the one that's getting me right now.
Caplita just sounds depressing.
Oh, it's so depressing. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I immediately get depressed. I'm like, I need the pill. I'm like, what is this number? I'm like, it's effective, I guess. It works.
I think we respect the original jingle compared to the parody jingle. Because the one upset stomach, diarrhea, indigest. Okay, that's an original one.
Yeah.
You go,
Right.
that's a banger.
They're not ripping it.
That one hits hard.
Yeah, so like the Ozempic, you stole that from a banger. Come up with your own.
Exactly.
This little light of mine is so dim all the time, or whatever it is. Gosh, jeez.
That's the theme song of depression.
That just sounds like straight up death.
Yeah, so I had to go, like I think we a lot of times do. I'm like, is anybody else disliking this as much as I am? And people are like, dear sweet baby Jesus, I cannot stand her baby voice or this damn song. Somebody else said, I hate this with a passion because it completely disregards the original intention of the lyrics and the song as a whole. The little light of mine actually refers to the testimony of the gospel one has in their life, which has nothing to do with depression or whatever this drug is supposed to cure. It's like people think every breath you take is a love song. It's the same thing with this.
Same thing with In the Arms of the Angel with Sarah Lochlan. Everyone associates that with hurt animals and cats.
Right,
and
yeah.
That's not what that song's about. She had to take it away from them.
That's another song I got to get away from, yeah.
And it's so popular. It's a massive song that still does well, and she doesn't get the money for that because they end up getting the deal for that thing.
Yeah. Somebody saw it. If you're not depressed already, this commercial is definitely going to bring it on. And that's it, baby. So, yeah, a lot of people hitting us up with their own as well. I don't think we're the only ones. People were noticing that maybe our most annoying commercial is gone now. Yes, it is. There you go. They say these are the top 10 cartoon theme songs from the 1980s, and I believe Jbird is somewhat of an expert.
I'm nervous.
So I would like to get his take on this. We'll turn this into a quiz, which I think he's easily going to ace.
Oh, man, I hate when you give me this much hype, dog.
Okay. Number 10 on their list is... Do you remember Virginia? What was it, Gem? And what was her group?
The Pussycats?
No.
Jim and the Punkers?
That was a separate cartoon. Holograms.
Holograms.
Do I get some credit? I mean, I didn't really
get a half a point.
All right.
That's not going to get it done, Pennington.
No, it's not. It's really not.
Okay. I think we'll all get this one at number 9.
It's great.
I don't think it's one of the best.
I think it's one of the best.
They put it at number 9, so it's lower on the list. Some of the other ones that they have in here at number 8. This is a banger.
Chippendale.
In fact, that might be low having that number 8.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers. That thing cuts, man.
In time, my friend. We'll get there. We're counting them down right now.
Chippendale are different than the Chipmunks.
Okay,
Alvin, Simon, Theodore are not Chippendale.
All right, I just
for clarity.
Just trying to keep it real here.
I don't know.
Number 7 on their list for the best cartoon theme songs from the 80s. It's at number 6 for the best cartoon theme song from the 80s. Thundercats are loose.
I love
Meow.
I love Thundercats growing
That's
up.
what me and my friends, the Cougars, when we go out on the town, that's our theme song.
You Thundercats are loose.
Thundercats.
Oh, you would love Man at Arms.
Number 5.
Close your eyes and make believe. And
You guys love Muppet Babies?
I did. I always thought it was weird how they only showed the woman's legs.
I like
though.
romance.
Oh, yeah, right.
They only
They were talking to.
saw her calves and her legs the whole time.
Yeah. She wearing them stockings.
I'm watching Muppet Babies. I'm kind of turned on. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. That one's okay. I think that could have been a little bit better.
Oh, I love that one.
Kevin, before I get called out, I said Man at Arms when it came to Thundercats, and that's Masters of the Universe, and I just don't want to hear it.
Not a great segment.
I told you.
Embarrassing.
I told you you overhyped me. This is what happens.
Oh, man. Oof.
I don't want to play anymore. I'm really blowing it.
Redeem yourself.
All right.
Redeem yourself.
Let's battle back.
This is a true banger. I believe is easily a top 5 for the best cartoon themes of the 80s. Solid.
His vintage toys, if you want to get the ones from the 80s, they are not cheap.
Yeah.
They are in your more expensive range.
Okay.
The old
People
Inspector.
still loving it, huh?
Yeah.
I loved him.
They made remakes, and they're not even that cheap either.
Really?
Yeah. Good factoid.
Yeah. He's trying to call himself back in Virginia by bringing in toy facts. Yeah. He's like, he knew he kind of like screwed the theme song part. He's like, well, maybe I can go to the 80s toy game and impress people. Right. Yeah.
Let me show what I know.
He's trying to get some bonus points here.
Don't worry, I'm not done yet.
Yeah, he wants to claim this decade. And at number 3, something you already talked about, Alvin and the Chipmunks is better.
Amen.
That's a better theme than Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
I don't know.
They don't have that done right.
I disagree.
I agree with you.
That
is
Alvin
where-
and the Chipmunks is a banger.
This is a generational gap right here.
Okay. And at number 2 for the best cartoon themes of the 80s. It's a banger.
I'm telling you, if you don't feel like cleaning the house, put DuckTales on repeat.
Okay.
If you want to be in the buff, even better. And I'm telling you
Show off
what,
that ducktail.
you show off that DuckTale, you'll get your house real clean like.
I got kids. That's weird.
Well, yeah.
Hey,
again.
why's mom got her jugs out dancing around?
DuckTale.
Mom, please,
All right.
put it away.
Okay, if you don't live alone, I don't suggest that.
And here's what they put at number 1 for the top cartoon theme from the 80s. I don't know. What do you think? Is that the number 1 best cartoon theme from the whole 1980s, Virginia?
I mean, where's Fraggle Rock?
That's not a cartoon. That was a.
Boy, both of you guys are really killing this segment.
Muppets.
We can't get a little Yo-Joe, G.I. Joe, the
Not in the top
American
10.
hero.
Yeah, not in the top 10.
What about the Scooby-Doo?
I think they'd probably argue that 70s.
We can't get no love for My Little Pony, so sad and lonely.
Yeah, that's true. My Little Pony was a jam.
That thing hits.
Yeah. He did to the My Little Pony theme what Caplita did to my This Little Light of Mine.
What about the Jetsons?
Man, that's some old
70s.
That's 60. That's
Virginia wants to do the best cartoon theme songs from the 1940s.
Meet old lady.
Scratch off the Muppet Show.
Can't have a little fragile rock.
Fragile Rock.
What's it called?
Fraggle.
Wow, what terrible. What terrible radio we've just done for the last 8 minutes.
The last 8 years.
8.
I mean,
Sorry, 28.
how are we still on?
I don't know.
A lot of people ask that question.
Should we just pull the plug?
Just a mercy firing. We'll fire
That's it.
ourselves.
We're done.
We know you. We're going to do what you guys should have done a long time ago.
This is our last straw.
We're out of here.
Fragile rock.
Yeah. So if you had to do your own favorite 4, what are they going to be? Now, one that we heard from earlier, I would add to my list. The Inspector Gadget theme, I think, is great.
You know, it's the one that did not make the cusp. It was my 5th one. It was tough. It's such a jam.
The other ones that I would put in my list, I've got one that's a little bit newer, but when my kids watch the show, I'm like, that is a really solid cartoon theme song. Phineas and Ferb, baby. That's a solid theme song.
That's a good show.
Okay, I see what you're doing, trying to get the modern vote. Okay, Ralston.
Yeah, it's just my legit. And my favorite of all time, though, has got to be the Scooby-Doo theme. That's it right there, baby.
What's in that Scooby snack?
Oh, you know.
Yeah, just look at Shaggy's eyes.
They had the munchies nonstop.
I think anybody should have been driving that van.
Yeah, what do you think was going on? Yeah, and then I'd also put maybe SpongeBob SquarePants. I think it's in there. That's a very solid
that's a
theme
great
as well.
one too.
How's that go?
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Okay, I do know that one.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
That is good.
Who's porous and yellow and porous is he?
Yeah.
Something like that.
SquarePants. Yeah, that'd be my favorite 4. What would be yours, Virginia, if you had to say? 4 best cartoon theme songs all time.
Remember Captain Caveman?
Yes.
Captain Caveman.
That was solid.
That was so solid.
At least that part of it. I don't know if I remember the theme song.
It might have been from the 70s.
Yeah, and just like that, she lost the tournament.
What were you expecting?
You knew I wasn't going to bring no modern S-bomb.
Okay, keep going with this horrible list.
Tom and Jerry.
How did that even go? How does Tom and Jerry go?
That's like the 50s, right?
It's the 50s.
That might
My
be the
goodness.
40s. I mean,
Yeah.
it
That's
was.
old.
Okay.
But how does it go?
At the Tom and Jerry show. You would love it. It's very ragtimey.
Okay, there's no way she can win this contest.
And it wasn't a spoof of ragtime. It was actually the most popular genre on the radio at that time.
It was modern.
It was actually a ragtime song.
Right. For real.
Laugh Olympics. That was good.
I did love the cartoon. See, there was somewhere I loved the cartoons. The themes weren't as great. That's why for me, Scooby-Doo was the perfect marriage of both.
Okay.
Speed Racer was awesome, but that's old too. Flintstones, awesome.
Yeah.
That's old too.
Flintstones would go into the category of cartoons I didn't really like, but the
Really?
theme was solid. I don't know why I didn't like the Flintstones.
I loved them.
Bird, what would you put on your list?
I love them all. This is very tough. Obviously, a DuckTales. A woo.
Yeah, it's
love
solid.
me some DuckTales.
I could easily replace SpongeBob with that one. That's a great one.
I love Chip-and-Dale, Rescue Ranger.
Okay.
Chip-and when there's danger. Muppet Babies. Love Muppet Babies. Then obviously, My Little Pony, so sad and lonely. Oh, that pony's so depressed.
So that pony's so depressed.
Get him some Capsaicin.
Caplita.
Caplita.
Yeah, there you go.
What the hell it is.
That's the official pill of My Little Pony. You can sell it to little depressed kids.
Here,
Just enjoying
kid.
that theme.
Eeyore takes it. Because he's depressed.
Yeah, he needs to take it.
Yeah. I was trying to make an Eeyore joke, did not land.
Yeah, a lot of people got their own. Sarah said Galaxy Rangers. Does anybody remember that one?
Galaxy Rangers.
I think I remember
I don't know
Galaxy
that
Rangers. I was surprised that nobody has said this one. Yeah, but that's.
I love the Jetsons. I did say it.
Did you say it?
I don't think you did.
Oh, I thought I did.
You guys all right?
Did she say Jetsons?
I thought I said it last segment.
Well, wait, like,
I don't know. I was thinking it.
do you want Denny's to make this the worst of?
Just the whole thing. Coming up on Friday, we'll just replay this entire segment. We'll call it good. It's going to be so easy, man.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Disney made a big deal about this viral surprise that happened on one of their rides, Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah.
So I guess everybody was in there on the ride, and the star of the movie, Pedro Pascal, removes his Mandalorian helmet. And oh my gosh, everybody in the crowd can't believe it. It's him.
You're not supposed to remove the helmet if you're a Mandalorian, Virginia.
Oh, is that a big deal?
Well, I mean, it's part of the storyline, but he still removed it.
Character betrayal.
I've already said too much, Virginia.
Well, Disney is catching a little heat because everybody noticed that the audience was filled with like fancy influencers and bloggers, and they were trying to pass it off like it was unsuspecting park guests that were so surprised.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
It was a loaded deck.
Mando's here.
It was a whole crowd of influencers and people that go viral anyway. And it just wasn't as genuine as people were like, oh, it's bloggers.
Well, the other thing, too, is Star Wars has become so polarizing. You either are on Team Star Wars or you're against every move that they do. And there are people just constantly looking for anything wrong Star Wars does now. Kind of like, looking for Katy Perry. Anything she does on the internet, they're going to call it out.
Totally.
Same thing with Star Wars.
Well, I guess on Friday is the new film. Are you going to go see it?
I am going to go see it. I want to make a very fun night out of it. I am going to go in costume. I am ordering extra if anyone wants to go with me.
The new movie is called The Mandalorian and Baby Yoda, and it arrives in theaters this Friday.
I will say this, as a Star Wars fan, it's one of the first times I've not been excited to go see a movie in the theater for Star Wars. I'm going. I think it's going to be fun. I'll have a good time. But usually, Virginia, there's a giddiness about it. Me and my friends we'll go to dinner before. We will dress up. It ain't like that for this one for some reason.
Yeah, in fact, they say that it has a franchise low projection.
Really?
For a Star Wars movie. Now, still looking good. Domestic opening weekend, they project to be 80 to 90 million, but that would be close to the 84.4 million that Solo, a Star Wars story, made in 2018, which remains the lowest performing live action Star Wars theatrical release.
Yeah, and there are people that go out and do nothing but make hit piece videos against Star Wars. That's the new thing. Whether it's a comedian, whether it's an actor, whether it's a movie, someone's got to spend 30 minutes of a documentary trashing every single thing about that project.
This almost feels like a non-story like that. We're just trying to find something. And I couldn't tell if Star Wars is trying to get fake hype around this movie because they need it, or if it's somebody in the Star Wars verse that is trying to make something out of nothing.
It's funny how art is it's kind of turning into real life, where you've got two factions going against each other in that world, and the people who hate the new Star Wars stuff really hate it, Virginia. I can go on all day. I'll shut up.
We've got other stories to do. You're going to hate this one. So Spencer Pratt just put out a parody.
Speaking of Sith Lords.
He put out a parody theme song to The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to support his run for mayor of Los Angeles. And it's not bad. You're going to like it.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I had to take a minute to run for mayor. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel-Air.
You may hate the guy, but he's doing pretty good commercials.
Yeah, he is.
At least with the AI stuff. Yeah.
In West Los Angeles, Palisades. My backyard is where I spend most of my days. Feeding hummingbirds, relaxing all cool, avoiding all the bums outside of the school. When a couple politicians who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fire, my mom got scared and said, "You're moving in with Harvey Levin in Bel Air."
Okay, there you go. Will it be enough to get him the office or not?
He has an audience. They're going to love it. The Virginias of the world. Anytime I go in on him, I always get crap. Spencer's cool. He's not on the hills anymore, Bird. He's changed.
He was acting on the hills.
I know.
He's not really a douchebag.
No, you're right.
I've liked him for a while, long before he got political, long before his house caught on fire. He is actually a cool guy. I like him.
I know she is really fangirling over this dude.
I haven't changed.
Okay, you're
I'm
still
sticking with my.
Yeah.
He's digging his little heels in.
I just want to I want to watch and see how this plays out.
Oh, if he wins mayor of Los Angeles, I am here for that. That's amazing.
Look, I'm not over here telling you that he's not doing a great job doing the viral. He's doing a fantastic job. I still also don't have to like him.
I just think it's so exciting that someone who's actually vested, grew up there, lost their home in a fire there, is now going to fight the man and win, possibly, and take over the city.
I get the story. I understand it. I see you. I get it. I get it.
How can you not cheer for this man?
Because I don't like him.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you want me to say.
I'm sure there's a lot of people like to answer that question for you, Virginia.
Gotta clean up LA. And finally here, Mike Tyson was doing a funny interview talking about how back in the day, he was romantic rivals with Brad Pitt. I guess he was still, going through the whole thing with Robin Givens where they were splitting up, but they weren't splitting up, but they were like hooking up still, but getting a divorce. And so he was going over to Robin Givens' house when all of a sudden, who she come rolling up with? None other than Brad Pitt.
Oh, boy.
That's pretty funny.
I had the biggest crush on her.
I had the biggest crush on Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Still do.
Yep.
Yeah, so how funny is that? Mike Tyson and Brad Pitt, romantic rivals once. Mm-hmm. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Listen up, y'all, cause here's the sitch. It's time for another round of do it, bitch. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
Okay. Time to partner up and see how well you know your partner when it comes to these different topics. First to three in this game, where I'm going to be the one driving up the odds with my partner Denny's. Virginia's going to be doing the same with her partner Jbird here today.
Is it possible to be team full throttle and team full bottle at the same time? I know it's drinking and driving, but
you just got to have a DD, designated driver.
Yeah,
that'd be okay.
I'm not even sure what you're saying. I'm kind of not comfortable with the messaging. I walked in, all I heard was drunk driving. I go, what? Want nothing to do with this. But we are team full throttle. Do you hear that?
Okay, Virginia, he's telling you to go hard and drive up the odds high.
oh yeah, just the way he likes it.
That's it.
Hard and high.
So
We're going to start off here with types of chairs. Types of chairs. Different types of chairs that you have. And I'm going to start Denny's off here at 5. Different types of chairs. What do you
Okay,
think, Virginia?
I'm going to go to 6.
Okay. We're going to take it to 7.
I think Denny's can do 7.
Okay.
I'm going to go to 8.
And I'm going to say, do it, bitch. All right. 8 different types of chairs in 10 seconds. Bird, your time begins now.
chair at a hockey stadium, chair at a baseball stadium, chair at an NBA stadium, chair at a football stadium, chair at a tennis stadium, chair at a school function. You've got rocking chair. You've got a stool. You've got chairman of the board.
Okay.
I mean, I don't even know where to rule on that.
Yeah, I don't know if that, because they'd all be like just a bleacher seat, which is the same, even though you change the location. It's really kind of the same message. So how many?
I mean, there's different stadium chairs.
All I know is I believe in one person, and that's the entity of the chat room.
Yeah, I guess open it up to them.
Okay, so what else did he say outside of different stadium chairs?
Rocking
in the
chair.
Rocking
chair,
chair.
you
Said stool.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
chairman of the board.
We're not going to be able to take chairman of the board.
I don't know.
But that was great.
He needed 7. So
I think
if
he got 9.
You say baseball stadium, football stadium, soccer stadium, if that counts as a different kind of chairs, I would argue they're all just stadium chairs.
Look, if you ever sat in the front row of a stadium compared to the 900th row of a stadium, they're different kind of chairs.
They're different venues, so different venues have different chairs.
That is true. I don't want to be annoying and argue overly. I get it.
It's up to the chat room.
It's the chat room. They're the voice and eyes and ears of this institution.
That point does not count.
Oh.
They went against us. They did not vote for us.
They did not vote for you.
Okay, well, screw you, chat room. Trying to kiss their butt, and they turn it on me.
Okay.
All right, prison rules.
Chairs is tough. I would have had to start naming things like that too.
Adirondack.
Okay, guys. all
Lawn
right.
chair,
My favorite.
Lawn chair, I would have said.
lazy boy.
Lazy boy would
I
have
could really use an electric chair right now.
That would have counted.
That would
Totally
I
would
didn't
have
even think of
counted.
that one.
have counted. Absolutely.
good
Now
one.
he gets it.
Thanks, guys.
That was hard.
That one was very hard.
Oh, Danny's piped down.
As the number went up, I'm like, ugh.
Okay, the next topic we got here in Do a Bitch is famous authors. Okay, Virginia, you start off. How many can Jbird name?
Jbird can do 4.
He can do 4. Denny's can do 5.
Denny's can do 5.
Yep.
Jbird can do 6.
I'm going to say do it, bitch. 6 and 10, your time begins now.
Rachel Ray, Oprah Winfrey, Dr. Phil, Wayne Dyer, Dr. Seuss, Charles Schultz, Judy Blume, Albert Einstein. You've got Silverstein.
Okay.
Shel Silverstein.
Shel Silverstein made that 9.
Okay.
Wow, he came to play.
Cleared it.
I just Judy Bloomed your ass.
Nice work, Bird.
Are you there, God? It's me, Jason.
Yes, I have my period.
Did the whole scholastic list.
Okay, next topic here. Tied 1-1, first to 3. We're going to go with types of jackets. Types of jackets. Okay. I'm going to say that Denny's can name 7 types of jackets. What do you think, Virginia?
7 types of jackets. So now we got to do 8.
Mm-hmm.
But this man loves jackets.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to do here? Raise or call?
Let's call it.
Okay. You want Denny's to name 7 different types of jackets?
No. I meant whatever. I want
Well,
Jbird to name 8.
Call it means that you're
Oh.
saying do it, bitch.
I want Jbird to do 8 jackets.
Okay, that's raising it.
Sorry, raise it. I don't think I understand the difference.
Is it cool if I call it?
Raise it.
Okay, so we are at 8.
We got to do 8 jackets.
Okay. You're saying 8 different kinds of jackets.
He's got a lot of jackets in his closet. I don't know if you've met him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say do it. 8 and 10. Your time begins now.
Baseball jacket, football jacket, basketball jacket, doctor jacket, police jacket, firefighter jacket, nurse jacket, yellow jacket, lawyer jacket, rain jacket, snow jacket, a farm jacket, trench coat.
I just don't even know.
I mean, that's 12 jackets.
I don't even know how to dissect that.
A yellow jacket is a jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess every profession.
A firefighter jacket and a police jacket are 2 different types of
So
jackets.
those,
They are.
I did count those.
Yeah. You got firefighter. You got
I think I said ambulance.
Football.
I mean, I guess there could be an ambulance jacket. I don't know.
Well, a paramedic jacket, they have a different kind of jacket than a police officer.
You know they do.
Did I say paramedic? I don't know. I'm too in it. I feel
I
like
guess every profession could have a jacket that they wear.
I don't know how I feel drunk and hungover at the same time.
Yeah, but I think we need the name of what the jacket is.
Again,
like you have.
I was thinking like bomber jacket, ski jacket.
Right, exactly. Yeah, they have kind of technical names.
Well, dare I say, bring it to the chat room.
Football jacket, basketball jacket, those are different jackets.
What's a football jacket?
Well, a football jacket is a jacket a coach would wear on the sideline.
Or a player gets with a letter on it.
A football jacket is different. I mean,
so a letter jacket I recognize.
We're getting into dangerous territory here. Where all you have to do is just pants, fire pants.
Well, look,
pants.
that's why
house pants.
Again, it didn't work last time when I tried to kiss their ass. But the chat room is the eyes and ears of this institution. Guys, I'm really trying to kiss your ass.
Okay, we'll do a review of that. We'll see how many are absolutely legitimate.
He said like 12.
He said a lot. There was a lot. That's why I got to review.
He said a lot that weren't right. I don't think it's the volume of the answers. It's how correct they might be.
Look, I don't know why I feel like I'm on trial. I was just doing my job here.
Let's look at the tape.
Okay, we'll review the tape. Did he have enough answers there that should count? If he does, they take a lead, one away from a win. The question is, who comes back with the 2-1 lead next? The point that we're trying to get a ruling on here was on the topic types of jackets. And we needed to get to 8. We definitely have got at least 3 here before we need to work through the rest.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I know. It's tiring, right? Oh, it is.
It's hard being full throttle and a champion.
Well, we're not champion yet.
Shut up.
What?
The secret.
Okay, types of jackets, trench coat, definitely. That is a type of jacket. And like other types of jackets, they say like, denim, parka, leather, pea coat, fleece, raincoat, stuff like that. He did say rain jacket. That one is going to count. No question on that. And then we got snow jacket, which, okay.
Yeah, that's
winter
snow
coat.
jacket.
Okay, so you got 3. You got 5 you got to make up. He went baseball jacket, football, basketball, doctor, police, firefighter, nurse, yellow, lawyer.
Okay, lawyer, no. But all the rest of them, yes.
Yellow jacket and basketball jacket, I would definitely give as well.
Look, I don't want to say anything because it's really not up to me, but still somehow someone's going to go, Bird, you're cheating. I go, well, I'm not voting, so how can I cheat?
Now, it says basketball players wear track jackets, pullovers, bomber, or varsity jackets. Doctors wear what's called a medical jacket. Firefighters wear turnout or bunker gear. Farmers wear denim or Carhartt. Police wear bomber, duty, leather, or parka jackets is the specific. So the question is just saying the profession enough?
Yes.
Or do you have to name the style of jacket that profession wears?
A doctor's jacket, a nurse's jacket, a firefighter's jacket. We all know what those are.
So here's the part that's tough to be on Virginia's team. When there's a chance we could win it, she continues to talk.
She continues to talk
and it never, ever helps us.
Yes.
Because for a minute I go, we might have this. And then she started talking.
And then she started talking. Okay. All right. So is it enough just to, when you have a category, name a profession with it? So that's what we're establishing. If they get the point, that will fly from here on out. Okay. And they're going to get the point. So all you have to do in any category is name what they would have. Like if you had pants, you could be bicycle pants, football pants, all that kind of stuff.
Those are different pants.
Okay. Not the specific name of the pants. Just the sport.
He didn't say Carhartt. He said farmer, but I think we should take farmer.
You did when we are.
So we got the point?
So yeah, and it reestablishes the rules of the game for a whole new level of ambiguity.
Rules of engagement.
Yes.
It's not the first time my name hasn't been attached to a game that's had rules changed.
Scandalous Pennington.
They almost called me that.
Okay, next up, we have got here items you hang on a wall. Items you hang on a wall. Okay, Virginia, how many can Jbird name? These are things. Now, they could be about anything. So, yeah, things that you hang on a wall.
I mean, if anybody knows about hanging things on a wall,
Yeah.
it's the man who has turned his home into a toy museum.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going big. We're going 9.
Okay. Going 9. Denny's can do 13.
Damn. Kevin got balls.
He does.
Jbird can do 14.
For the win, I'm going to make him do it. 14 things.
I'm gonna
you
throw up.
hang on a wall in
Hold on.
10
I'm going to
seconds.
throw up. Hold on.
Your time begins now.
Picture figures, a tennis racket, basketball, football, baseball bat, baseball glove, pictures of your family. If you've got movie pictures, signs, pizza faces, Bigfoot eyes.
I counted all those, and I got you like 12.
I got him at like 13.
I got him at 15.
I think you were on a good pace too, man. It's just 14, so many.
Okay. Well, I guess we got to go check to
I
make
lost.
sure.
I lost.
No, you had 15. Shut up. The secret.
Okay. Well, we have to go check that point.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Gosh, I think the secret should be you shut up.
Okay, on this one, we don't have to debate the point. We can just debate the number. Jbird had to get to 14 things that you hang on a wall. He only was able to answer 13 in 10 seconds. So you can argue that everything on there counted, but still just not enough on the number. Okay.
You got so close.
It is tied now 2 apiece.
Damn it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
Still in it.
Yeah, you are.
I thought
That would have won it.
All right. Gotcha.
When counting evades you.
I got to get your house in order, Pennington.
You were so close.
Thanks.
Okay, next up, it is books of the Bible, and people are telling me to be very specific, so I will go with the Protestant Bible on this one. If it is in there, you got like 63 to choose from, so we will take books of that Bible.
New and Old Testament.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Yes, it has to be an actual book, that if I looked it up and typed that in, it would take me to some verses.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Because they're telling me I don't explain well enough. Is there any other way to explain books of the Bible? I'm trying to think of how that can go south.
Either way, Kevin, if you get it wrong, we forgive you.
Yeah, what would Jesus do? He would say, Kevin, you are forgiven.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Just trying to wrap up this game. Jesus, please help me be able to wrap up this game.
Going to 9.
I'll tell you who does not forgive us, our audience.
Okay, all right, here we go. All right, the final one, books of the Bible. I'm going to say Denny's can do 7. Start Denny's at 7 here. What do you think, Virginia?
Jbird can do 8.
Jbird can do 8. I'll take Denny's to 9.
Do it, Denny's.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
For the win.
Go.
9 and 10. Your time begins now.
Genesis, Joshua, Job, John, Paul, Mary, Deuteronomy. You got Roman numerals. You got Revelations. Jeez, I was just naming stuff.
I think he got 8.
What did he need?
9.
Yeah, he didn't get it.
Okay.
I had 7. I'm not going to argue with Kevin, but I had 7.
Okay.
We're not taking Mary.
I threw that in there.
Yeah.
Is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John all separate ones? What do you say?
Those are all separate. Yeah.
Okay.
We're
And I
also
thought-
not taking Roman numerals.
Yeah. I thought what was going to happen is you have a couple that have a few, like 2 together.
Yeah.
So I thought if somebody knew that, you can do a run of a few. And I thought the initial Gospels, everybody would hopefully rattle that one off.
Whoa.
Genesis and Revelation.
Pastor
I thought we had
Kev.
6.
Pastor
Wow.
Kev is flexing his Jesus muscle right now.
I think you'd be a great pastor. I really do.
Okay.
Don't tell him that. We got to keep this show going. I got bills.
Oh, no. I'm thinking about it.
Oh, no. He still has to do the radio show.
Don't talk him into quitting and do pastoring.
He has to do both.
Yeah, right.
What are you, his wife?
Okay, so Denny's and I are going to be paying off today's punishment.
Good job, team full throttle.
Okay. All right, what we got to do here today is we got to do a shot of the sauces from Jbird's truck.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad we don't have to do this.
Okay. That been sitting there. We hope
Some
that
of
they're
them might
proper.
be spurled.
Yeah, because we had talked about how long.
They've been in there for months,
Yes.
Some of them might be from the KVJ horror movie.
which was a long time ago.
It premiered in October of 2025.
But it was filming this time last year.
Oh, it absolutely was.
All right, do we have those sauces, Denny's?
He does.
I think this is a terrible punishment because these sauces are definitely gross.
Yeah.
And so's diarrhea.
I don't mind the gross part of these. I can put all that together. To me, the question is, are they okay for consumption?
But what did we learn last week? Remember what I said?
That Kevin has BH privilege?
No, that every now and then, once every 6 months, once a season, you should have explosive diarrhea. It's good for you.
Okay,
Like
good
4
for the
times a
system.
year, you should have it.
4 times a year.
Once per season.
Okay. We've got a mix of 4 here. We got the tropical sweet barbecue. We've got the yellow mustard. What was this one, Jbird?
That one was a mixed. Now, so
Homemade.
that's homemade from somebody I don't know very well.
A listener gave him that.
It's barbecue sauce mixed with some hot sauce. I'm not a big hot sauce guy. It's potent. They ripped off the label because I don't think they wanted to get sued.
Well, this one doesn't even have the lid off of it.
That one is fresh. I just bought that one for his birthday.
Okay, so at least we know which one will not give us the diarrhea.
That is not going to have you on the turlet all night.
That one's not from my birthday.
That is the sweet.
No,
honey.
that's a different. You bought. You have one for my birthday.
That's it.
No, that one's in my house. This one's from my car.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I think you.
So much sauce.
I think you got me that last year for my birthday.
Never mind, Kevin. That one's old too.
Okay, here we go. These are all 4. Let's see what happens. People are asking about the fart salad, from last week, and we covered that on the ATS yesterday. But it didn't have any ill effects. So
It was
I'm
a
hoping,
belch salad, but not a fart salad.
Make sure
not.
you really show that to the TV there. People got to know.
All right, open up, sweet baby.
Open up, sweet baby. We're peeling out on your lawn. Full throttle.
Oh man,
That is a spicy drink.
Was it bad?
it's not good. It's not good. Like I said, honestly, it's. I knew it was going to be hideous going down, but it's really just how it holds.
Yes, only time will tell.
That's my biggest concern is, do you have a ticking time bomb now in your gullet that will explode?
I got $50 if you chug that weird barbecue sauce for 10 seconds.
I'm good. My wife will take the money anyway. I ain't doing it for her.
And it's only $10.
It's only $10. I don't know.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Got a bit of a lesson and a PSA in this. Look out, because there are some scammy things happening with some of these rideshare drivers. And a Boca guy named Bert Gore found out, where he said that a Lyft driver submitted AI-generated images to support a fake damage fee against his daughters.
Saturday afternoon, Bert Gore says he had just returned home in Boca Raton after taking his son to the ER when he got this fraud alert from his bank, a $75 damage fee from Lyft.
And they said, well, we verify everything with the drivers, and the driver sent us pictures. And I said, well, I asked them, I said to send me the pictures.
These are the pictures Lyft told Gore the driver provided them with, showing evidence of the damage, but he says his daughter pointed out a glaring issue.
She goes, Dad, that's AI. You could see the Gemini logo on the bottom right-hand side of one of the photos. And I'm like, oh my God, you're right. Wow. So I tell them.
Gemini AI is Google's artificial intelligence assistant and can generate images and videos. Gore says the Lyft rep agreed that the images were created using AI, apologized, and blocked the driver from their app.
He gone.
He blocked the driver from their app. So those two will no longer match moving forward in the future.
So he continues to drive for Lyft?
Yes. Which is ridiculous to me. They will no longer match, but he doesn't get fired. That is stupidity. When we catch somebody doing fraud on this level, we don't fire them?
Well, the thing that I would imagine is if that does happen again, then this would be the case. That's already been documented in a story. And if he does this again to another client and they actually pay it, and then I would pay it, and then I would sue Lyft for all the damages and the troubles that I went through, and then do that intentional infliction or whatever it might be. And then I would make millions off of this. So this is a big liability for Lyft. If they know they have scam artists driving their vehicles and they're not kicking them off the app so they can no longer drive for them, then yeah, they got serious problems.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
the watermark,
a massive liability.
The Gemini watermark is on the picture that the driver submitted to get that money. That is a fraudulent claim that he is submitting to his employer. If any employer keeps...
I took that to mean that they blocked him from being able to drive on the app and he could no longer drive for Lyft, but that's crazy if that's the case.
I took it to mean that they would no longer match to be matched up together.
Yeah, well, they got big-time problems, if that's just it.
No, they definitely got big-time problems. The last 2 Uber rides I was in, both drivers were basically, it was almost as if I were their therapist, and they were going on and on about their problems, and I didn't even know. I couldn't even get a word edgewise.
You got your own problems.
We're talking about marriage issues and how she doesn't do this and she doesn't do that. He's raising the kids. She's talking to some guy from high school. I'm like, bro, I gotta pee so bad. Can you please let me out of the car?
Oh, wow. Yeah, if Robert Boston here wanted to continue this, I think he could probably go on ahead and sue, would be my guess.
It's
for
just
fraud.
Ridiculous.
I'm sorry, Burt Gore.
Anybody would want to keep somebody that has submitted an AI-generated image and it's got the Gemini watermark on it.
Well, I hope that Lyft will not let them drive anymore. But if they are, then boy, that's really silly on their part.
Lyft is though. They're always trying to figure out a way to not be. Like a Airbnb, that third party kind of a thing. They do a good job of protecting themselves, if you know what I mean.
And the more drivers they have, the more money they make. So it's best for their business model to keep as many of their drivers on the road.
Also, too, I know it's your car. I know you own it. But does it have to smell like complete raw onions? That's all I'm saying.
What are these drivers eating?
Do you have BO or are you eating onion sandwiches? Either way, it's not cool. You're providing a service. I did not ask for this onion bullying.
Well, 62-year-old Robert Boston got arrested after he marched over to his neighbor's property in Navarre, Florida at 3 a.m. a few weeks ago. He was carrying a ladder and he had a mission. He was upset about a malfunctioning motion light, and so he placed a ladder against a building, climbed up, yanked a floodlight off the wall, and then left it on the ground. They say he removed it so forcefully that he caused $800 in damages by pulling wiring loose from inside a wall.
You can do that.
And the thing that stood out most was he was completely naked. And he was caught on surveillance footage.
That's not a wire.
And technically, he did have on a watch, a headlamp, and flip-flops.
Okay, so he wasn't completely naked.
You're right.
Something tells me he had got into the little sippy.
He got into something. And there's something that's changing his chemistry.
Look, I get it. If there's a floodlight right outside of your, say, bedroom window and it keeps going off all kinds of times during the night, you do get pissed.
Yes.
And you may end up outside naked. I can see how that can happen.
You can't go get your ladder and a headlamp and march over there and rip it off the wall. but I do admire your spirit.
He does have spirit. They say 2 American tourists got arrested in Japan after one of them climbed into the enclosure of Punch the Monkey.
What the hell are you thinking?
The man who climbed into the enclosure was wearing a blue suit with a smiling emoji headgear. It was kind of bizarre, the whole photo. He also had a stuffed toy with him as he got down into the enclosure. The man who didn't go into the enclosure was arrested because
there was another
he just
guy,
filmed the
filming
entire
it.
incident.
So both of them got arrested.
It's weird because, I mean, this story doesn't all. It doesn't sound bizarre.
Punch the Monkey went viral because he was a little monkey who was shunned by his group. So he had a little family, and these other monkeys just kicked him out of the family, and he's a baby.
Oh, no.
And so they gave Punch the Monkey a little baby monkey toy.
Okay.
And so that's what he would cuddle all day because nobody was cuddling him.
What a sad
So he would
story.
just cuddle this little monkey. Well, fast forward, a few weeks have gone by, and now one of the monkeys did bring him back into the group and started cuddling him. So Punch has a happy ending. But this person's probably trying to go viral on Punch the Monkey's shine.
No,
Yeah.
people don't try to go viral for stuff like
Because
that.
Punch was big. Like 2 weeks ago, I saw so much Punch the Monkey content.
Okay. Well, obviously people are trying to get some clout off of Punch.
Yeah.
They say criminals in California are now hiding cameras in people's bushes, apparently to track when they're home and when they are not home.
Oh my gosh.
It's getting pretty bad out there when it comes to surveillance from a stalker.
Wow.
It's a good time to be a stalker, and I'm not saying that to be cute. It's horrifying.
I never thought about that. Like, you have cameras on your house watching
Yeah.
for them, but if they put cameras in your bushes watching for your patterns and
Yeah.
you don't know those cameras are there.
We
Yeah.
talk about it all the time. We think technology is good if it's used the right way, but you can take technology
Yeah.
and become an evil person.
You're right.
Here's somebody that found some of those cameras.
They're putting cameras in very specific areas. That's what's scary, you know, that they had the one right here, as we were talking about, and then one down the street. So, yeah, very specific areas.
You want to put a camera in my house, you roll the dice and take your chance. Go for it, baby. I'll give you the show of a lifetime, and it's going to get weird.
Oh, you know it.
Because I don't care.
Bring it, baby.
We've been begging for you to do a live feed.
Well, guess you just might get it.
You might get more hits than Punch the Monkey.
Hey, look, let's get this monkey going.
Spank the Monkey, that's what we'll call you.
Oh, I think those numbers would do well. Nah, they wouldn't actually.
I think they would.
No, initially they would do well just to be humiliating, and then I think they would go down.
Not good for your psyche.
Well, I remember where I grew up for the graduation photos. You had a lot of guys with their trucks, shotguns, their farm animals, stuff like that. And 22-year-old Kat Daly is going viral because she took her graduation photos with a 14-foot alligator named Big Al.
Oh, my.
This was her graduation at McNeese State University. She helps run Gator Country in Beaumont, Texas.
Okay.
And not only did she have the Gator Big Al, but she also posed with a timber rattler during the shoot.
Wow.
She started doing wildlife rehab work at age 7, and that's what she's going to be doing. She said, I feel like reptiles are demonized in the media, explaining her mission to show that they're not so scary.
Okay. McNeese, I thought that sounded familiar. That's at Louisiana University.
Okay.
They just grow them different there.
Crazy Cajuns, huh?
That's the far, far west Louisiana.
It's prom night. Someone's getting lucky.
Yep.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
I got to tell you, sleeping soundly in Florida can sometimes be really scary. I was super tired because I think you guys remember I was out at my son's football game on Thursday night, and then, you know, he had an injury we had to deal with, and then I didn't get but probably like 2.5, 3 hours of sleep coming in here on Friday. So, man, I was gassed going into bed at 5:30 p.m. on Friday night. That's how outrageous I was. I was out cold by 6 p.m.
And it takes a day or two to just get your legs back, just to get your legs and your mind back to normal.
Oh, I know. So I am in the most sound sleep you possibly could have. And that's just where, like, you just want everything where you're not being messed with, and I'm just, let me lay. Don't bother me at all. In Florida, sometimes that doesn't happen because we got all kinds of weird little critters that might be crawling around and get into your house. And I am sitting there asleep and I feel something land on my face. And it's enough that it wakes me up out of this very deep sleep that I'm in. I'm like, what is that? Is it like a cockroach or like what the heck is on my face? And it's sitting there. I can feel it on my cheek. And then all of a sudden, I feel it start to slide. I'm like, this thing has a body.
It's slithering?
It is slithering across my face.
Oh, hell no.
I start to immediately freak out. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, snake. And I'm trying to warn my wife and I'm trying to grab it and get it and just throw it off of the bed.
Or throw it onto her.
Yeah. I actually was trying to throw it in the direction off of the bed because you don't know what kind of snake you got that is on your face. And so as I start to throw it off to the side of the bed, I look and my wife is standing. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm trying to get the power cord. She was trying to get her thing to plug in her phone. I don't know what the hell she's doing, but she don't have her glasses on. So she takes the power cord, drops the end of it onto my face. She can't see. She thinks it's behind my head. And she's dragging a power cord slowly across my face. What would you think?
Snake.
All she was missing was her going, hiss.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, Kevin.
It is maybe one of the most traumatizing ways I've ever been woken up in my entire life.
That would trick so many people.
Like, what's going on? I'm like, oh my gosh.
That would freak out a lot of people. Don't feel bad about that.
And then I was so wound up, of course, I can't get back to sleep. So, yeah, just if somebody's out cold, just try to respect the space. Gosh, man.
Slithering.
Well, at first it landed. I felt it land, and that's how I'm like, you're grossed out enough that you got a cockroach on your face, which is the first thing I think. But then when you feel the body of it and it starts to slither across your cheek, that's not good.
That's 100% snake.
I try to survey my house constantly. I'll walk around just to see if there's any new little holes, any cracks. And there's like a little crack here or a small hole. And I go, surely something can't get through that. And there's always some kind of man that comes over and goes, oh yeah, Bird. A 10-pound rat can get through that crack right there. Like,
they're not even kidding.
The smallest
Absolutely.
thing.
They can form their body somehow. That's why I'm telling you, I don't think you've really lived in Florida long enough until you've woken up with some weird thing on your face. And I've had that happen before. That's why I've had PTSD about it when I thought I've been here before.
Well, I told you about when I woke up and the frog landed on my neck. I'm like, oh my God.
Right. That's just a Florida thing.
That's tough to wait. Because a frog, no matter how much you wash off that slime, it feels like you can't get it off your skin.
Yeah.
You just feel like you have frog face forever.
Oh, you're right. It's
awful.
a traumatizing thing. Bird, what you got on your mind here today?
Is this a thing now? I'm not talking about your fancy haircut places, Virginia, a salon. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your prime cuts, your company sees. Typically, when you would go get a haircut, you'd go there and they would offer you to wash your hair and go get it wet, shampoo it so they could cut your hair. I've noticed when you don't do that and your hair is dry, your haircut comes out all uneven and clumpy. I've noticed at 4 different types of places now that are in that mid-level area, like not fancy, but still not that cheap. They don't do shampooing anymore. Is that something that hair places have stopped doing completely, or is that the place being lazy and the manager is not enforcing a wash? Because my hair cuts way differently if it is dry compared to being wet. And if you don't wet it, I end up looking like Bert from Bert and Ernie, and that's what's been going on my last 2 haircuts. They can't get it right, but they're not.
You need to pay a little more and go to a better place because all haircuts are not equal. And some of these lower level places are cutting corners. You got to pay a la carte now. So you got to ask for the shampoo, and then you got to pay extra for it, and then you got to ask for the haircut and pay for that.
And that's fine.
They're two separate services now.
They don't even have it listed. They don't say it. They don't bring it up. They just basically cut your hair.
Well, they're trying to churn and burn.
Sure. Yeah, there's tumbleweeds in there. What are you doing? The last girl that cut my hair was like, oh my gosh, I'm cutting hair. Okay, you're done. It was like, oh, that was 9 seconds. What's going on here?
Dry cuts are never better than wet cuts.
Dry cut makes me look like a Muppet, and finally someone's got to speak out. The whole reason for my little rant here is if you are working in one of those mid-level, which I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I go there. Sometimes I can get a great haircut. Are you supposed to get a wash, or are those days gone? We're cutting out washes now?
Well, you got to look and see, does the place even have sinks?
Yes.
Are they doing that?
They have sinks.
Then you got to say, I want a shampoo first and then a cut after.
You know what, Virginia? I didn't think I had to, but
I know.
I guess I do
it's
now.
It's a new day. Everything's a la carte, and you're going to pay more because they're going to charge you and they're going to itemize it that way.
It's kind of like, Kev, I remember a time where I'd order French fries at a fast food restaurant and never would have to ask for ketchup.
Wow.
Now I have to sing and dance to get 3 packets.
Yeah, they are doing everything. They started to realize that all those little dinky expenditures really start to add up, and they're trying to make it as razor thin for the margins as possible.
So I just wanted to know, this is the way of the world now.
I think so.
Yeah, a lot of people in the chat are saying that they typically just do the spray now for a lot of places.
Yeah, they'll just spray your head with a little bottle of water, and then your hair's not wet.
I would argue that's a bad move to do. I don't think it's a good move for that industry. And someone will say, Bird, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't cut hair. I used to get fat fades back in the day, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
I saw you give Kevin one.
I used to cut Kevin's hair. I gave him 3 out of 5 good haircuts.
Back when I had my own, yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Then he found Hair Club, and now
and by the way, they wash their hair thoroughly.
you can't compete with
It's amazing.
that. You should.
Yeah.
What do
I can get a little scalp massage every now and then.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah. I'm not even trying to be creepy. I have a Brillo pad hair, so you need to wet this thing.
Yeah, it's understandable.
All right.
You got to tell them now. You can't just assume that they're going to do it right.
You're right. You're right. I'm learning.
Mm-hmm. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, yesterday was a day of highs and a day of lows.
Yeah.
Great day out at the Little Smiles Golf Tournament. They raised more money than last year, which is always good. Growth is good. Logan, Morrison, and Rick Ankiel were adorable with their smack talking. Such fun guys. And they're bringing more pros next year.
Okay.
Each of them wants to bring more professional athletes. I think we should try to get the Kevin Ralston and the Jason Pennington out there as well.
I would love to go out there just to maybe like watch and drink a beer and go, man, great job, guys.
That's what I did.
Yeah, I don't need to hit a ball unless you want me to putt, because you know what they say: you drive for show, you putt for dough.
Putt for dough, yeah.
All right.
That's what they say.
Let's put some money on it.
That's what they say.
So that was the high. That was awesome. But then the low last night, sadly, Pandas, Buffalo Sabres lost in overtime. Grueling. Just terrible loss.
What does he want for dinner? Dinner's on me.
Oh, you're sweet. Probably
no
not
pierogies.
Food from
Yeah,
Buffalo.
do not do
Just don't get him any kind of food that would remind him of his hometown.
Yeah.
I got you this buffalo burger.
Get him Chinese or something different.
Yeah. It's danger of being a sports fan, Virginia.
Highs, and lows, and lows.
A lot more teams lose than win.
He's taking it hard.
Oh my gosh. He was so sad. The whole bar, because I was watching it in a bar and it was late. It was like 11 when this thing finally wrapped. The whole bar was stunned because in overtime, first to score wins. And the Sabres had way more shots on goal. Like they were outplaying the Canadians.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They looked better on the ice.
Did he? Yeah. Did you take him to his secret spot, the shredder, and make him feel better?
At 11 No.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be in bed for 2 hours at that point.
Sports is a unique thing on how it can make a whole city either just crazy elated or just hushed. I went to a game one time and You know, my team was supposed to be the best in the country, playing a Pootsie team, but they're rival, and they were favored by 20, and they lost. The coach at the end of the game was stunned. You could see him. He was shell-shocked. A fight was breaking out, and he didn't even notice it. We were on the streets, and the whole city was just, like, staring, like, into space.
Shock. Like,
Everyone
we were
was
supposed to win.
stunned. It was the weirdest thing. You would have thought that something massive had happened, but it's an interesting phenomenon.
Especially if it's a huge sports town and they really hang their hat on that sports town.
We're talking about, you would see about 200,000 people on the street, and they all just looked, what just happened?
Heck, I've seen some teams win the championship and still destroy their town. You're like,
They do, yeah.
like,
Luckily, I think it's better when your team loses, because your team, they didn't destroy the city.
They were just shell-shocked and walking around like
they were
zombies.
Too stunned. In fact, it's better. You'd be like, people are like, thank God we didn't win.
I'm like, we won the championship. Why are we burning down that Chili's?
Yeah. Kind
What
of weird.
did Chili's do to you?
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
So this person wants to know if they're a jerk if they don't say anything in this situation. In their email, they said, my sister is home from college and was telling me about this great guy that she met the week of his graduation. So it doesn't sound like they've been together very long, because graduation just kind of happened, right, for a lot of colleges?
Yeah.
He apparently is going to be heading to grad school next year, has a very promising career on deck, and my sister has 1 year left, and they're going to be at separate schools next year. So she's ecstatic to find out that the guy's going to be actually coming to stay with us for 2 weeks. She's not been with the guy now for a full 2 years, ever since her freshman year. The reason is because the boyfriend she had that year was a bit of a player. He manipulated her pretty bad and wound up giving her an STD.
Oh.
The old genital herpes. Now, that pretty much shut down her dating and her sex life. And now this new guy has her thinking of ending the drought. But I reminded her that she should not do anything without talking to him first about her condition. She said there is no way he's going to be interested in her if she tells him that she has genital herpes. Plus, she justifies that using protection eliminates any chance of transmission. She believes this because of what happened in her case, but I told her she was wrong and that, no, I don't think you're right on that. There's still a chance, and he needs to know what he's getting himself into. But she's in denial, and she's told me that she is not going to be saying a word. So now my conscience is going off, and I'm feeling like if I see him and have a moment, I need to mention something to him if given the chance. Am I a jerk if I do? Am I a jerk if I don't?
Well, first of all, it's illegal if you know you have genital herpes and you don't disclose that information to a partner. If they can prove that, you can get in trouble for that.
Okay.
That's a real thing.
And it's shady. I mean, she's not right about the protection thing. I mean, even if you do use protection, you can still spread diseases.
She's also wrong about not finding somebody else. She says that no one's going to ever want to be with her because she has genital herpes. That's just not true either. That's a falsity. There's other people out there that have genital herpes, and there are people that you can match up with. So she thinks it's the end all, but it doesn't have to be that way. But you need to be honest with the person you're sleeping with.
And why is he staying at the house for 2 weeks?
Don't know.
Good
She
Lord.
didn't,
Who
include
stays
that.
at your house for 2 weeks?
I don't know. This guy, I guess.
That's just as offensive as herpes.
Oh, who stays at someone's house for a couple weeks? I have a couple uncles from Rhode Island that do that.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so just asking, should she be saying something? Because it's pretty clear, I guess, that her sister is not going to mention anything. Is this sister going to be a jerk if she warns a new guy that her sister has a genital herpes? And about 80% of people said no.
She needs to talk her into doing it herself.
Yeah.
And just keep saying, girl, you got to do this. I know it sucks.
To me, you got one of two options. You got one, don't get intimate at all. So there's nothing that could spread that. That's your option one while he's here. Or two, you tell him. I mean, but if you're going to, he has to know before that ever happens.
Yeah, also, too, if you guys really like each other, go to a doctor, sit down and talk about what the best ways of preventing anything from happening, and they're going to give you advice. But definitely don't go to TikTok.
Right?
Wait, don't use the TikTok doc?
I think you need to be honest, and I think if you get to that point and you guys are still talking, go to a doctor and then work things out and do it the right way. But you can't you got to be honest with people about this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for you to continue to stand your ground and put pressure on your sister, you're not in the wrong on that. And
No.
you do whatever you have to do. Because, I think for you to know this information and just sit back, and if you knew what they were about to do and you didn't say a word, then, I think it does kind of make you a jerk. You're obligated to say something.
And you never know. He might go back, oh, you have herpes too? Okay, we're a great match.
Yeah, it might work out. You never know. So if you are in a relationship, you're married, and you are thinking that this isn't what you signed up for. And gosh, we still have some good times, but boy, we got some bad times as well. And we do this with makeup or breakup. A lot of times we were just sitting there thinking, okay, should I stay married? Should I get divorced? And when do you cross that threshold? Now, Kevin O'Leary, who calls himself Mr. Wonderful, he's on that Shark Tank show and pops up all over the place now, just commenting on life.
You need him on the show. He's kind of like more of the, I wouldn't say villain, but the villain-ish type of character.
The straight shooter.
Just, he's gonna, he gives it to
He's like the Simon Cowell.
He's a little bit more brash than the other people sometimes.
Okay. Well, he's talking to you about why divorce is so stupid, especially when it comes to finances. He said it's the most stupid decision you will ever make economically.
Every time you get divorced, you pay the woman that you divorced or man, and you pay the government a third, often through capital gains and liquidation, because you can't separate all the assets without liquidating them sometimes. So you've got the government sitting there. You've got the other spouse sitting there. This is the stupidest thing you can ever do. It took your whole life to actually create this nest egg. Could be, you're 45 or whatever. You've got a comfortable life, and all of a sudden you don't like your wife or husband. Think about that for a while, because you are going to wipe out up to 2/3 of your wealth. You better really like somebody else a lot. And frankly, sometimes it's not the other person that you're divorcing. It's you. You're the problem. And you should probably not get into another economic union. You should probably just date till you drop dead, because it's stupid.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people should stay single a little bit longer than being in a relationship.
I think date till you drop dead sounds great.
To me, now you could argue that there are some financial benefits that do come with getting married, but I think what you need to do, this is a business decision. And too often people think it's all about the heart and romance, and it's not. Marriage is all about a contract. And you need to sit down and say, what are we gaining financially by doing this? And let's say that we get to a place where we don't like each other as much as we do right now, and we think of dividing this up. You need to hear that kind of real talk to say, all right, are we going to be willing to flush 2/3 of our finances in 10, 20, 30 years?
But Kevin, that will never happen. What about love? People love each other forever.
Right.
They never get on each other's nerves and change.
Honestly, it's really kind of sad to say, but I think it's first a financial decision you make with marriage. And it's probably second about your love for each other, because the people that put the love ahead of the finances, they always seem to wind up in some kind of problem, because that love is going to take some hits.
I think, too, love and friendship, they're same, but they're different. And I really think friendship is such an important thing to have when it comes to being with a partner. If you're trying to go the distance with somebody in a lifetime, and you're going to have ups and downs, and they're going to see you at your worst and at your best, you better make sure that person's a friend and gets you. If not, I don't see how you're going to ever be happy, either one of you.
No, you're right. You're right. And boy, I tell you, as we were creeping up there in age, those people who got married for looks.
Newsflash, you're going to get gross.
I've seen that. You know why they were together, because they were both kind of hot, and they're like, yeah, let's go in and lock it up. And 30 years later, you ain't as hot, are you?
I knew a lot of people that really, they kind of went into panic mode right around, I would say, 27, 28. They weren't married yet, and they thought they had to be.
Right.
They thought they had to have their career figured out, a house, 2 kids, marriage, this whole American dream thing.
Checklist.
A checklist, and that wasn't their nature. They were doing it because they thought that's what they were supposed to do, but meanwhile, they hated their life.
I'm seeing it with my daughter and a lot of her friends right now. And some of the friends are walking around newly married with babies, and they're looking at it, they're like, oh my gosh, that looks so cute. That's so nice. And the babies are so cute, and it seems like this is the perfect life, and they want that. I'm so thankful my daughter is where she is with her head. I feel so great that she is just like, no. She's like, they got to have these things. I don't have any reason to rush into this. I don't have any desire. I'm a nanny. I got no desire. I got a kid already.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to birth it.
But I think there are some people who really are born to be they're born to be a great family, a great provider. That's what their purpose is. Yep. That's not for everybody.
And even if you are that person, still make sure it's with the right person.
Right. Your partner better be aligned in their level of effort to this parenting thing, because it is hard.
Throw their looks out the window. If that's part of it, get rid of that. That needs to drop to the back of the list. It needs to be, are you friends? Could you imagine your life and not being with them every single day? If you're like, oh my gosh, no, I just want to be with them every single day. Now we're talking, but then really go into the finances. Really look at that and understand what that fully means before you make that financial commitment.
I mean, I'm thinking about two different people, one female, one male, and they end up getting married to somebody that was just an absolute monster.
Yeah.
And they lost so much of their life just dealing with, not only did they have to figure out there's an issue, because you're like, it takes you a while to go, wait, I think I'm with a monster. Now, how do I leave this monster? All that's a process.
Oh, it is.
I mean, that takes time.
So Kevin O'Leary, his recommendation is, if you're happy 51% of the day with your wife or husband, stay with them. Stay with them. So if you have just a majority of happiness, it's not enough to get divorced yet. Don't do it, because you're going to hate yourself after you see what happens financially.
Where do you think you're at with Panda on a percentage? It's higher than a 51.
Oh, definitely.
To me, 51 is just barely.
51 is not good.
There are a lot of people that are at that 50-50 mark, and that's the people I'm talking to right now. If you're at 51 or higher, you're good. If you're lower, then maybe consider it, but if you can get 51% happiness, call it good.
51, I'm still kind of bummed out about that.
I'm very bummed out. I disagree with Mr. Wonderful. I don't think his numbers are very wonderful. If someone is even making me less than 70% of the time happy, I'm considering getting out, because
even with the financial hit you take.
Yeah, I'll give you 30% of making my life miserable, but it's 70%'s got to be good, because I get it. We all got issues. We all got things. 30%, I understand. You can. But after that, you're not. That's not being happy. You only got one shot on this rock.
50-50 happy ain't gonna cut it for me.
That is not cut. 51-50. That sounds like a bad restaurant deal trying to trick you, thinking, "Oh, we've got wings, 51-50." No, not buying it.
It's a really nice story of Michael Jordan, a dude that you know has got to be super busy. He's got so many business projects going on, his NASCAR season, but they got the call that one of his high school teachers, Miss Etta, apparently she was in hospice care at a hospital in North Carolina, which is where Michael Jordan is from originally. And his name kept coming up while Miss Etta was talking about her favorite memories with former students, this back at Laney High School. They said, you know what? We got to try to make an attempt here. We know it's the Michael Jordan, but they said we're going to try it anyway. And after many attempts, the hospital staff was able to get the two in touch for a video call. Miss Etta, Michael Jordan. Staff said the two laughed, they reminisced, and they poked fun at each other during the call, and it was like no time had ever lapsed between the two.
Beautiful.
It is amazing that, somebody like that and that busy would take time, and, I'm sure he made the last days for Miss Etta very pleasant. So
love that story.
Yeah, love to see that, and due credit to Michael Jordan for doing that. All right, Jbird, you can hear us getting all ready, trying to strap on those headphones. They're a little slippery, though.
Got to work on that grip. Still not quite there.
Okay.
But, we're getting to being back in my prime, I promise.
We put Vaseline on them during the commercial.
Oh, you did? Okay. Fun. Lube them up.
Fun game.
She's laughing, but there's been times where I've gone out to my car and opened it, and it was covered in mustard. So it's like...
Okay. You never know what's really a joke around here.
And it was such a... All right, you get focused, bro. You don't need to feel. All right.
What? Out the gate, he tripped and fell.
Strong 30 seconds here.
The last 2 days, she's been in my head, man.
That Vaseline.
You don't need to feel brave to have faith. Oceans move under the Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Wow.
You don't need to feel brave to have faith. Oceans still move under the moon, even in complete darkness. Just have faith in me. Don't give
Did you
up.
get that, Virginia? You need to reread it.
Ooh, no, I'm good. I got it.
Kiss my moon.
Keep it moving.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.